coming off of Crown Zenith, Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX with Radiant Eternatus is quite possibly my favorite deck to come out of this new set of cards. And I found it fascinating that the other day, Tord Reklev, world champion, the GOAT of modern Pokemon TCG, Tord Reklev, posted this list on his Twitter of a Shadow Rider Eternatus deck that he was considering for OCIC. He ended up not playing this deck, but I thought we should try it out here in this video today. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Tord's Shadow Rider Radiant Eternatus list. And let me go kick over to PTCGO and let's talk about Shadow Rider Calyrex. It's got the ability Underworld Door. Oh, before that, it's a VMAX, drops 3 prizes, 2 retreat, 320 HP. It has the ability Underworld Door, where once during your turn, you can attach a psychic energy and draw 2 cards. And you want to use this across multiple Shadow Riders over and over again, flood the board with energy, and get the Max Geist move, which is 10 damage plus 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. You just want to flood the board with energy so that Shadow Rider can one-shot anything. And helping us set up is Radiant Eternatus, where if you play this on turn 1, well, you can play it anytime, but really you want to play it on turn 1. You use the Climactic Gate ability, where it lets you bench 2 VMAXs without having to put down the V. So right off the bat, you can get 2 Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAXs off the rip and get rolling. Some other Pokemon that he's got on his list, we've got one Articuno, where when you bench this with the Cruel Charge ability, you can accelerate 2 extra energy from your hand to this Articuno. One Crobat for drawing more cards. One Drapion for the Mew matchup specifically. One Pumpkaboo because we don't want to see Path to the Peak anywhere. And one Wyrdeer. This is really fun. You can, when you move Wyrdeer into the active, you can move all of the energy from your bench Pokemon onto the Wyrdeer, giving you the opportunity to have 1-hit KO potential on anything in the game. Some other interesting cards here. One copy of Pyukumuku to use its Pitch Pyukumuku ability to keep throwing it to the bottom of the deck and draw another card, helping you move through your deck even faster. One copy of Lumineon, so you can grab a supporter of your choice. And a Espeon VMAX without the Espeon V. In matches where you need the Espeon V for its Solar Revelation ability that prevents effects of your opponent's Pokemon's attacks. If they've got energy on it, you're gonna need to use the Radiant Eternatus to get Espeon VMAX on the board. Now, I don't necessarily hate having to use Radiant Eternatus to get Espeon VMAX on the board, but you will see in this video some of the challenges of not running Espeon V. Yep, spoilers. For trainer cards, we've got Energy Recycler to grab basic energies from the discard pile, put them back in the deck. We've got 2 copies of Fog Crystal, which feels a little short to me, but playing it in practice, this actually felt pretty good. This lets you get a basic Psychic Pokemon or a basic Psychic Energy from your deck. We've got 1 copy of Pal Pad to throw 2 supporters back into your deck, because this deck is actually pretty thin on supporters. It's almost all one-ofs except for Lady, which is a card that doesn't really get played in any other deck, but Lady makes a lot of sense in Shadow Rider because it lets you search for up to 4 basic energy, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. If you've got multiple Shadow Riders set up, the VMAXs, you can use Lady, grab a bunch of energy, attach all that energy with Underworld Door, and draw a whole bunch of cards. So amazing in this deck. We've got 4 setup, 4 quick ball, 2 scoop up net that can be used to get Radiant Eternatus off the board, especially if you start with Radiant Eternatus in the active. You really want to use scoop up net, get it out, and then bench it, or you can use it in the mid game to get it off the board and make room for another Shadow Rider. We've got 4 Ultra Balls for those evolution Pokemon. The stadiums are 1 Collapsed Stadium and 1 Temple of Sinnoh, which are definitely meant more to disrupt your opponent than help yourself here. Collapsed Stadium reduces bench size for both players down to 4, and Temple of Sinnoh turns all special energy into just colorless energy. So really devastating against certain decks like Mew, like Lugia as well. 1 copy of Boss, really thin here again on the supporters. 1 copy of Boss for gusting. 1 copy of Cheryl for healing off a Shadow Rider. Again, not the end of the world if you discard energy off a Shadow Rider, because you can then reattach it with Underworld Door, Energy Recycler, and so on. 1 Marnie for hand disruption. We've got Professor's Research to help draw more cards if you're desperate. 1 copy of Roxanne for some hand disruption after a Shadow Rider goes down. 1 Skyla, interesting choice. This lets you search for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. This combos really nicely with not just grabbing a supporter, but to grab a specific item or grab Forest Seal Stone that then lets you grab any card you want. We also have 1 Sky Seal Stone, which combos really well with either the Drapion or the Wyrdeer, allowing you to, 1, have a V-Star power, and 2, let you take an extra prize when your basic Pokemon V knocks out a V-Star or a VMAX. And last but not least, we've got 14 Psychic Energy. We got to play a couple of matches with Tord's version of the list, and to his point, I do think that this deck would struggle pretty bad against Lugia, so you may not want to risk your tournament life with this particular deck in a serious tournament, but it's a ton of fun to play, and against other decks, it actually stacks up pretty well. Let's check it out. Unfortunately, Steph wasn't feeling well, and we weren't able to make it happen. Okay, so this is a... Okay. I could Shadow Mist here. I think Shadow Mist is actually the play, because then it stops Arceus from being able to attach that special energy on, even if the Radiant Eternatus is what we really want. So let's do that. Unfortunately, it's going to do 0 damage, but we can at least stall them out while we set up the old-fashioned way. Radiant Eternatus, unfortunately, not gonna, and we'll have to, I think we have to bench the Wyrdeer now, which is not ideal. Drapion is not gonna help us here, nor is, actually, it might actually, so let's get rid of Drapion, and we will get a second Shadow Rider down, and maybe we get the, we don't want the Eternatus right now. We don't want the Eternatus right now. Research. Hey, Gali, welcome back. How are you doing? Pal Pad, and we shall Shadow Mist. So 0 damage, but we stall for time. And we're going to force them to... Okay, they do get the Trinity charge. And they don't have what they need in order to pop off, which is good. Good for us. We do have a little more time to figure this out. And do we actually try and Shadow Mist 1 more time, or is that a waste? Because Shadow Mist will force them to... I'm trying to think this through. Do we go? Let's go and grab a... I think we get down another Shadow Rider. And we attach the energy to the second one. And we Shadow Mist again and force them to have a 3rd Psychic Energy and an Arceus V-Star. Or they can just, like, retreat and burn those 2 energies and come up. But either way, they're going to have to make some stuff happen here. You're doing okay. Yeah, okay, so they're going to go straight into the Arceus V-Star. Hit for 130, that's fine. That's fine. You know, it's not ideal, but it's fine. All right, we need... Okay, we will get rid of Espeon and Radiant Eternatus. We're not going to need those cards anymore. We will want a Shadow Rider. I will want Balloon. And I will get rid of Pal Pad and Roxanne, unfortunately. And we will draw up and hopefully get a bunch of cards that we... Yes. Okay. Let's go pop off. Underworld Door will attach. And we do get a bunch of energy here with the Lady card. Underworld Door. Potentially with the Lady card. All right. And do we actually... No, we're not going to Cheryl right now. And do we grab all the energy right now with... We might actually do that. Let's go just Lady and grab a whole whack of energy here. Let's also grab our gold, our blinged out one. Yeah. Here, let's go get rid of... Do I collapse? Yeah, let's get rid of these two. And I will grab the third Shadow Rider. And, I mean, they could boss it up, and that would be really sad. I will Underworld Door to this Shadow Rider. And let's go and... do I need to run... I don't need to run Recycler right this second. So let's get that second one ready to go. And let's go pitch a Pyukumuku. And how is my math doing right? I think we're just going to be short. We could have potentially gone into the Wyrdeer. Yeah, we're going to be a little short. Okay. Recycler puts all the energy back in the deck. Okay, they're going to V-Guard energy here. Oh, there comes the Path to the Peak. This is why we saved the... This is why we saved the Pumpkaboo and why we also saved Collapsed Stadium. I will play Pumpkaboo to knock out Path to the Peak, and we will scoop up the Pumpkaboo, and we will Underworld Door to... Okay. One energy to ourselves. And do we have another... Let's get rid of the Ultra Ball. And we don't have any more Shadow Riders here. So let's actually just Articuno and attach these two energies to that. And we could go into the Wyrdeer. Nah, we'll hold out. We'll hold out. And let's swing... yeah, we'll pitch a Pyukumuku. And we could Marnie. I don't want a Marnie here. Do we... Yeah, I don't want to Cheryl either. Let's just Max Geist. And we will hit for 320 damage. There's the fourth Shadow Rider VMAX. All right. And they will Raihan. They are going to get the... They're probably going to get Arceus V-Star set up here. They're going to take 3 prizes, which is a little unfortunate. Now, do we just go into Wyrdeer territory? I don't know. We could heal. I think we play Cheryl, but we don't have the energy. That's the problem. Okay, well, how many energy do we need to knock this? 4, 8, 12, 13... Yeah, I don't think we have enough energy. 4, 8, 12, 13, 20... 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22, 24, 20... Actually, we might. Hold on. Hold on. Do we have enough energy if we just knock it? We don't have any more energy here. Damn it. Let's go and Recycler a whole bunch of energy, and we'll throw it all on the Wyrdeer if we can hit on the Wyrdeer. That is the hopes and dreams here. Do we have research still? No, we do not. Let's just go Marnie and pray. And Stanley Studio says Air Balloon into Healthy Shadow Rider last turn. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to go into the Wyrdeer and knock out the... And we have 4 Seal Stone too. That's amazing. We will Underworld Door to... yeah, let's go just attach it to this Shadow Rider. and I will attach to the Wyrdeer. And really, okay, so we need 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 4, 28. Now, we also have to account for the fact that this Gardevoir is a bit of a problem. So let's do that. Okay. And actually, let's go Temple of Sinnoh here too. And we should Psy Shield back. Oh, yeah, let's also Star Order here. Psy Shield Bash. We're going to take 3 prizes, hitting for 380 damage. I am bad at math. Okay. There we go. They need, if they have some sort of crazy play where they can boss up the damaged Shadow Rider, then we're screwed. But I think we're okay. That was a good knock on our Shadow Rider, and maybe we could have played a Cheryl at some point here. Uh-oh. Shining Arcana. No, they didn't get the energy. Oof. Also, welcome Stanley Studios. How are you doing? Air balloon into healthy shot. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna go into the Curlia and do some more stuff here, and into the active. I think we just got this. I think we got it. They unfortunately had a bad start, and we will absolutely annihilate whatever they play here. Yeah. Oh, they're gonna boss up the Articuno. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Because that's not gonna matter. This actually gives us more time to accelerate even more energy here. Let's go. Underworld Door, attach to Shadow Rider. We will attach to the Wyrdeer. We will scoop up the Articuno. We will attach the rest of the energy. We are gonna obliterate that Gardevoir for over 400 damage. GG's. Now, our opponent didn't get off to the best start there, and I think some part of that was Shadow Mist. So to our credit, Shadow Mist was able to help us stall for time. I also didn't see a double turbo, so maybe they just drew poorly on that front. But Shadow Mist did stop them from being able to attach energy, gave us more time to set up our Shadow Rider Wombo combo. There might have been a world where we could have played our cards a little differently to Cheryl off the damage off of 1 or 2 Shadow Riders, but we still ended up getting the win, going with the Wyrdeer that hit for 1 billion damage, and we were sitting pretty on that one. GG's. Oh god. Okay. This is not a good starting hand. No, not a good starting hand, and we actually need, oh geez. This is a horrible starting hand, considering the deck we're up against right now. We really need Espeon VMAX off the Radiant Eternatus, and Espeon VMAX is in our hand right now. So this is really bad. This is actually really bad. We can use Lumineon to get a Marnie to throw this back in the deck, and hopefully we draw into a Radiant Eternatus. Yeah, we're running Radiant Eternatus. This is actually Tord Reklev's Shadow Rider Radiant Eternatus list that he posted on Twitter. I think it was last night. And he said that this was a deck he considered playing at OCIC, but decided not to because it's bad against Lugia. But really, what isn't bad against Lugia? Gaming Omnivore says, doing good, actually awake and making some coffee. Awesome. Love to see it. Okay. I will get rid of an energy here, and we will bench a Shadow Rider. Do we bench a Shadow Rider? Or do we bench an Articuno and then get the 2 energy down and then Marnie? Let's do that. High risk. High risk. I already think we're off to a bad start as is. So we are going to YOLO it here and go with the Marnie to throw the Espeon back in the deck. And okay, this is not entirely the worst. We get a oh wait, I realize if we're playing it like this, right? If we're playing it like this, I'm only gonna be able to, this might actually be better to just play it straight up, right? Yeah, so we're not going to use Radiant Eternatus here. Let's actually just grab a, because I get Radiant Eternatus here, it's not going to matter. Let's go get research. If we can find a professor's research and pray that we can get set up a little better, that would be key. Okay. Gaming Omnivore, this still the no, I should change the title of this because we finished with the Palkia League battle deck. It worked very well. Let me turn the channel points back on as well, actually. Towards Shadow Rider Radiant Eternatus. Yeah, let's go do that. Okay, so change the title because we haven't been playing that deck for a little bit now. It worked very well. I would highly recommend, if you don't have it and you're looking for a competitive deck, the Shadow Rider Dexter. Thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciate it. Yeah, pick it up May 5th, $29.99. I don't have any promo codes or anything for it. Just do the thing. Okay, they got rid of one of their Giratinas. Let's go with the Lumineon here first. And let's see what we can pull off here. We don't have... Oh, we needed the Espeon. Damn it. Yeah, we needed the Espeon on the bench. And now I don't know if we're not going to get the Espeon out now at this point, which is unfortunate and could be a big problem going forward because they're going to get an instant KO on a Shadow Rider at this point. And that's kind of the awkwardness of not, like, in this matchup, we had to play Eternatus, but because we had so many Pokemon to start, that wasn't really an option for us. Now, I could get rid of the Articuno. I could scoop up the Articuno, but then we lose energy, which limits our damage output. Ugh, this is awkward. All right, let's go attach. We do have a ton of energy here, but we really need a Shadow Rider. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This is awkward. We still can't attack. And they're gonna get an easy 2-prize knockout with Cramorant here. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. And they've got 5 in the loss zone already. Ugh. You just saw the Palkia deck the other night. Yeah, it was recently announced, and then late last night they showed the deck list for it. So we pivoted our plans for today's stream and streamed that deck. And it worked very well. We beat Mew VMAX, we beat Goodra, we got close against Lugia, and those are like 3 of the top 5 best decks in the game. And I think that the Palkia League battle deck out of the box is going to be very good as a starter competitive deck. Okay, they're going to drop the Manaphy, which actually stops the bench snipe here, which is unfortunate. I think our big play is we need to get a boss's... We only have 1 copy of boss here, and we're going to have to draw into it to knock out this Giratina, but we also have to set up the Giratina. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that has to happen here in order for us to really hang around this match. Oh god, okay. Let's go and grab a Crobat here. And I will attach... We'll attach a balloon. We'll attach another balloon. Do we attach it to the Wyrdeer? No, okay. And let's hold on to this Fog Crystal just in case we draw into something amazing. We don't. Kinda. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right. Can we get our one copy of Boss in this next sequence? We do get Lady, which is really nice. That's not what we're looking for, though. I will attach to this Shadow Rider. No, we don't get the Boss. Okay. We'll pitch a Pyukumuku and Boss. No. Okay. Let's go. And did I attach energy yet? If I didn't attach for turn, then let's do that right now. And Lady's actually kind of useless here because we're only going to get one more energy card. And how much damage are we doing? Is it enough to one-shot a Giratina? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, we could still be in big trouble here, right? They're one Mirage Gate away from... they'd be doing 280. They need to get to 10, really. Okay. We really needed Boss, and we only have one copy of Boss's Orders, which might actually be in our prizes, too. That's something we have to account for. Does suck. It looks like we've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've prized 11. We've prized 3 of this is energy. 3 of these cards are energy, which normally isn't the worst thing in the world, but we really want to get if we can one-shot this Giratina. We're laughing. Okay. And do we have Energy Recycler still? No, not here right now. So there could be still in the deck. This isn't over. This isn't over. Even without the Espeon, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Really need a Boss here. Like in the worst. Oh, they're going to get to 9. Please stop with the conflict. Just stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. No more pivots. No, oh, they're going to get to 10. Okay, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. Okay, if they're going to get the knock right now, we do have to account for that. Is it Mirage Gate time? Yeah. Do they have the Switch Out and the Giratina V-Star in hand? I have to imagine they do. Otherwise, there's no reason for them to be doing all of this. Yeah. And they're going to Star Requiem. Damn it. Okay. Okay. And unfortunately, like, Articuno is actually a liability here because that is a one-shot on... Ooh. Okay. Here we go. This is how we make this work. Underworld Door. And we attach to... And there's our copy of Boss, which is good. I guess we just Lady here, right? I know there's not a lot of energy left in the deck. It's just the 1. But, so 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20. Attach, and we will I think we have to attach pretty much all of the energy to the Wyrdeer. And how do we make this? Let's Pyukumuku, pitch a Pyukumuku. And yeah, 4 of our energy is in the deck still. Okay, if we Collapsed Stadium and we get rid of one of their Pokemon and we just go all Wyrdeer and we take 3 prizes. Oh, wait, I've used my V-Star power already. I used 4 Steel Stone. Damn it. So we can't take 3 prizes off the Giratina. That's bad. Let's get rid of these 2 cards Is there anything... The Drapion's not going to matter. Cheryl, Roxanne, like Cheryl could. Let's pitch Pyukumuku. And I don't think we can't. Yeah, we can't pitch a Pyukumuku anymore. And let's get rid of the Eternatus here as well, just to thin our hand or thin our deck a little more. And 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, so we have to go into the Wyrdeer. And let's move all of the energy. And we Psy Shield Bash for 320. And I think it's still too late. I still don't think we have... Oh, there's the Recycler. So we potentially could have some stuff going on here. Yeah. Unfortunately, we squandered the Espeon play, which it was really hard. Like, maybe I shouldn't have played the Articuno, and that could have gotten us in a situation where we aren't in this predicament. But yeah, we are where we are. Star Rectweum, yep. Okay, maybe they don't get the knock here. Like, really, they just have to Sableye for game at this point. Yeah, there it is. Ugh. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to hold that L. The weird... I do like the Wyrdeer in the deck, and I think the biggest challenge was the... Yeah, Espeon could have saved us there. Yeah, maybe playing Articuno was ultimately a mistake, but we did have a bad starting hand, and I think we tried our best with the way the cards were dealt. I thought that we still gave ourselves a pretty good shot at keeping up here. And unfortunately, yeah, the Espeon, not having the Espeon screwed us over in terms of getting hit by Star Requiem and the Lost Mine. Both of those Espeon could have stopped. So, yeah, unfortunate loss, but the deck is built to have that counter. But because of the fact that it only has Radiant, it's only triggerable through Radiant Eternatus, and our hand was really weird. We just kind of found ourselves in a tough spot. GG's. Is a little unfortunate. Yo, these starting hands are terrible. This is terrible. Okay. Zashi. Okay. Let's see. If it's just Zacian, okay, there's double Zacian. What are we up against here? Okay, there's an Articuno. Let's get rid of the... Do we lose? Okay, what do we even have? I think we have to Radiant Eternatus. Like, we just have to do that right now. And we can Skyla for a trainer card. So, at this point, I would go and grab... We don't have research? Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's go with Lady, actually. Okay. And what we're going to do is Radiant Eternatus for 2 Shadow Rider VMAXs off the rip. We've got the Lady for the extra energy, and then we pray. Is really all this comes down to. Oh, weird. What? Why are you playing? Is this... Okay. I mean, they are very committed to the Zacian bit here. I do question the overall strength of this deck if this is how they're going to go about it, because this card is not particularly strong. All right. All right. I have been upset in the past, so I'm not going to completely write off our opponent's deck just off the sight of one card. Let's see what they have. Okay, they're going to Birdkeeper into... All right, they're going to use the other Zacian as a shield. Sure. Oh, and they're going to hit for 60? Okay. Yeah, they're going to use this to get the 1/1 prize trade. That's fine. I don't hate that for them. They're going to get a Galarian Meowth. Huh. Are they going to get 20, 30, 40, 50? I think they're still short. I think they're still short 10. Temple of Sinnoh's not going to matter. They need to bench one more Pokemon to knock out this Pumpkaboo. And let's see what we top deck. I do like Lady here because that's going to let us see more cards. And also attach... Yeah, okay. They're going to get the knock. That's fine. Oh, man. They're going all the... I have never seen this deck before. Maybe they've got Zacian V-Stars here. I don't know. Let's find... Oh, we do get a balloon. That's really nice. Okay, let's Underworld Door first. And I will drop the... Let's go Lady here, actually. Let's grab our energy here. 4 basics, right? And we will Underworld Door this energy to the Shadow Rider. This is actually not bad. We do get the 3rd Shadow Rider down. I will Articuno here to get 2 more energy. Onto the Articuno. We will attach a 3rd. And we will retreat into Shadow Rider and hit for enough for now, right? 160. Hopefully we get something fun. Okay, yes. Great. Fantastic. We can make some stuff happen here. Let's see how they play it. Yeah, they are now 2 behind, and they're going to need some combination of like Raihan or Metal Saucers or something so they can at least swing. Maybe they can get a knock on the... Oh, they're just going to put the Crobat up. That is not good. That is not good. We're going to at least take 2 free prizes off the Crobat potentially if they're really about that life. All right, they're going Berserker to boost the metal damage here. So Zacian will swing for 250. And if they get this set up, 270. They're still not taking one-shots on any of the VMAXs, so I'm not as concerned about that. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how they play it. And they are going to get rid of some more cards. I don't know... Oh, yep, 2 metals. Maybe they have the Metal Saucers in hand and they're going to grab the Berserker to hit for even more damage. I still don't see a world where they can one-shot us, so I'm not as concerned. Okay, we get Marnied, which is not entirely the worst, as long as we can get an energy in this next 5, or at least an out to an energy. Oh god, we don't have an out to an energy. Okay. That does kind of... Oh, we do have Crobat. Okay, we can Crobat. We'll scoop the Eternatus, drop a Crobat, and see what we can do from there. If they're going to leave this Crobat out, then we have the potential to take 2 prizes, be up 3 prizes, and we're laughing. Oh, huh. Why would they charge up a second Zacian at that point? That's a little weird, but okay. Okay. I mean, if the goal is just like entirely uptrade, yeah, maybe they have the V-Star and that can absolutely one-shot. Okay, here we go. Yeah, do we Crobat right now? Yeah, let's actually do that. So we're gonna get rid of Radiant Eternatus here and Pal and the Shadow Rider. Yeah, we'll get rid of those 2. And we will Crobat for more cards. And yes, we get the 3rd Shadow Rider, which is amazing. And let's Underworld Door to Shadow Rider. And we will... This is still not ideal. We will Max Geist. We will take a one-shot on a Crobat and take 2 prizes, but we're still not doing quite enough damage. Okay, here we go. Now we are. Now we are. And Stanley Studio says, you've been playing a copy or 2 of Volo, and it's been nice against the single prize decks. Yeah, Shadow Rider's gonna struggle against the single prize decks. Yeah, you can if you're playing like the Articuno and the Cresselia, then you have a little bit of a better time, but then you're not playing stuff like Radiant Eternatus in that deck. And Volo it hasn't really seen much competitive play. I thought it would actually see more. When I first saw that card, I was like, this effect seems pretty good, but it hasn't really seen... I've seen it like once or twice. Okay, they're gonna Serena up, depending on how they use it. Okay, they just want the knock on the Wyrdeer, and I don't necessarily blame them for that. And they're gonna go into the Zacian that has the energy on it, and they are gonna swing, and they're gonna put a cape on. Wow, yeah, okay, so this is strictly this feels like it's strictly Zacian V and not V Star, and they want to uptrade, and that is their prerogative. That is their prerogative. Hitting for 270 damage is very nice. And I don't know if we can accelerate enough to one-shot this Zacian V Star, or Zacian V. Let's see what we can do. All right. 3, 6, 9. Hold on. Where are we at? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. Okay, I think we just make it. Okay, Max Geist. There we go. 310 damage with room to grow. We do get our Pyukumuku. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And yeah, this is looking very grim for our opponent. Calyrex is beefy, yeah. You feel like you don't see it because most of the V decks are in the range of 220 to 270. Doing the big damage numbers, yep. And what do you mean by, like we don't see Zacian V straight up? I actually really like Zacian V Star. We've covered Zacian V Star a couple of times on the channel, including the Lost Box deck, which just came in second at Perth Regionals. I don't know if Joko's list is probably different from mine, but the concept of Lost Box Zacian V Star is one that we covered a couple of weeks ago that I really like, that ended up doing really well in a tournament. So really proud of that one, actually. Ricky says, what do you think about Radiant Eternatus in a Miraidon deck to have a quick double Regieleki VMAX on board? It is an interesting proposition. I would be concerned about bench space based on what I've seen of the Miraidon deck. A lot of decks don't have the Radiant Eternatus on there, and I think they do that to prioritize having room for an extra Miraidon or a Raikou or a Raichu or a Regieleki, like the V or the other ones. So, and also Miraidon does help you set up with its ability that lets you, I think it's bench 2 Pokemon or something like that. So, yeah, I don't necessarily hate it, and I haven't played enough. I haven't played any Miraidon to say whether that is a valid approach or not. But I do have my concerns, especially seeing the Japanese list, which don't feature Radiant Eternatus at all in there. I think the big problem with Radiant Eternatus post-rotation is that Quick Ball's going away. And without Quick Ball, it's going to be a lot harder to get Radiant Eternatus on the board turn 1. Because like stuff like Nest Ball is going to bench Radiant Eternatus straight up, and at that point, like, the effect doesn't work anymore. So I would actually be more concerned about playing Radiant Eternatus because of that, rather than the bench space thing. I think Radiant Eternatus dies post-rotation because there's no Quick Ball. And yeah, you can use Ultra Ball for it, but you don't necessarily want to burn Ultra Ball specifically for Radiant Eternatus, and you only have 4 of those, and you don't have nearly as many outs to Radiant Eternatus on turn 1. And there we go. We get the dub GG's. And Borlord says, hey, Jet, hope you're well. You're a big fan on YouTube. Awesome. Thank you for enjoying the videos on YouTube. We're in the middle of, actually, I think we're going to wrap up here. Thus concludes our look at Tord Reklev's Shadow Rider Radiant Eternatus list. And again, Tord Reklev, one of, if not the best player of the Pokemon trading card game of all time. Really cool list. This one actually is quite different from the one I built, and not to say that mine's better, because you know, Tord is literally the greatest Pokemon TCG player ever, and I'm just me. So at the very least, we've now got multiple options of Radiant Eternatus Shadow Rider Calyrex list to reference, and definitely try a whole bunch out. I would also prioritize looking at Tord's list, because Tord's amazing, and see if this is the right Shadow Rider Eternatus combo for you. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Before we go, some quick plugs. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In Third Person. You can find me on Twitch at In Third Person, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, like I am right now. Twitch fam, now's your time to say goodbye to YouTube, and check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Gaming Omnivore, we're not leaving just yet. So yeah, YouTube fam, we're out of here. Bye.